Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we are going to talk about the SU-130PM, which just hit the shop for 3 different offers, one at 8K, one at 12.5K, and one at 15K. That includes the ISU-130 and another Tier 8 tank destroyer premium Russian tank. In this review, we are going to focus mainly on the SU-130PM. I will talk about the ISU-130 briefly, but it's all about the SU-130PM, let's be honest. First thing first, no, this tank is not a copy-paste of the Scorpion G. I thought the same the first time I got the tank, and after playing it again and again and again, I arrived to a conclusion. Yes, both tanks are pretty similar when it comes to the armor because both of them don't have any armor and they can be penetrated quite easily by HE shells, AP shells, whatever shell. But the main difference is, yes, the Scorpion G has a fully traversable turret. The SU-130PM only has, it has like 60 degrees on both sides for a total of 120 or something like this. But the SU-130PM is way more effective than the Scorpion G when it comes to using its gun depression. This tank here, ladies and gentlemen, has 7 degrees of gun depression, and it's mounted on an extremely low profile tank. I'm gonna put back the Scorpion G for a quick comparison. If you take a look at the SU-130PM, as you can see, 7 degrees of gun depression mounted on something low. When it comes to the Scorpion G, I think you have 6 degrees or something like that. Yeah, 6 degrees mounted on a tank that is way bigger, and that's why the SU-130PM is really a good contester against the Scorpion G, because this one here, as it's slow and have a really great gun depression, will amaze you when it comes to healing maps, and trust me, there are a lot of them. Now that we made the difference between both tanks, let's talk in detail about what this tank is capable of. Pretty similar gun to the Scorpion G. I think the Scorpion G reloads a little bit faster, but look at this, 2.6k DPM, 0.29 gun dispersion, so a really great accuracy, 4.6 seconds of aiming time, which is quite fine considering you have a 130mm gun, 10.5 seconds of reload, an average penetration that will never let you down. As you can see, strong key values, 245 with your regular shells, 318 with your gold shells that are hit, so be careful not to hit any spaced armor, it will not penetrate. 460 average damage, which makes you a really good tank destroyer, because every time you hit, you are gonna hit really hard. Now, for the mobility, an amazing one. You will go around 50 kilometers per hour. I know it says average speed 37, but most of the time, your top speed is the maximum you can get. And trust me, if you equip it properly, you will go around 50 kilometers per hour, which allows you to be quite versatile on the battlefield, because you can relocate when you need to, you can push with your team if that's what you want to do, etc, etc. And for the traverse speed, it's not bad. You look at this, 46 degrees per second, and if you combine that with the fact that you have a turret, not a fully traversable one, but still a turret, it's gonna make it harder for mediums and light tanks to be able to circle you. Now let's go for the equipments. I first go for the gun rammer because I do not need to increase my penetration. After, I go for the enhanced gun lane drive because I want to reduce a little bit my aiming time. I don't need the shell velocity because I know how to deal with my shells already. And finally, the refined gun, because most of the time when I play with this tank and when I shoot, I'm gonna be immobile, I'm not gonna move, and therefore it's better for me to go for the refined gun, which decreases my gun dispersion when I'm not moving. After, I go for the defense system because I'm not gonna ram anybody. Improved assembly because, as I told you, you don't have any armor, so you should increase your hit points. Toolbox because enhanced track is useless. Camo net because I'm a tank destroyer. Engine accelerator because my mobility is great, so why not increase it just a little bit. And finally, high-end consumable because, as you only have 10.5 seconds of reload, I find it more interesting to use adrenaline for a longer period of time, which allows me to shoot twice with adrenaline instead of only one. That's pretty much how I'm playing my Scorpion G. Now let's go for some battle. Alright, Concerning the tank itself and how to play it, we are going to try to do some battles live. First thing first, the traditional camping playstyle works pretty effectively because as you are low profile, you have one of the greatest camo at tier 8, so it's something... If you are a newbie or an average player, it's something that is definitely made for you, and this tank does a pretty good job at it. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit spicy in terms of playstyle, you can try to play it, as I like to call it, passive-aggressive support. What I mean here is you go with the rest of your team into an aggressive position. For example, I'm gonna do that here because just showing a replay, a lame replay of people camping is not really something fun to watch. But I'm gonna go into an aggressive position with the rest of my team. Thanks to my mobility, I should be able to go there first. But you go into a position from which you have the support of your team. Not necessarily a camping position. I'm not talking about camping, but I'm talking about somewhere where if you need to come back, you can. It's really important because you do not have any armor. So it's either you find a way for you to actually get into a good position from which you can come back at any time if your team is supporting you, and that's fine, you're gonna have fun while playing. Or it's not the case, and good luck having fun with it. So here we go. As you can see, we're playing quite aggressively. There is the Yak Penta and the AMX. We're probably going to smoke the AMX. No, you know what? I feel like the SU-130PM is going to try something, but I might be wrong. Okay, here we go. We do not bother. We go straight with an HE into that AMX. And now we have to deal with a Penta. But I feel like... Nah, the SU-130PM is my next target, boys. Here we go. Book. He is dead. As you can see here, I played aggressively, at least at the beginning of the game. I'm going to try to continue playing aggressively, especially from that ridge line here because I have 7 degrees of gun depression. But I did not go into a position from which I was exposed. I was not exposed where I was like right now. But still... Oh. What the fuck happened? Ah, man, my shell velocity is way too high with that tank. I need to get... used to it once again. All right, here we go. He's probably gonna go for us. No? Yeah. Hello. Oh, how cute. He managed to sneak an HE, but I also managed to sneak an HE. So here we go. For the moment, we had a pretty good game, but let's be honest, it was easy. I don't know what they were trying. It was not even challenging. But hey, sometimes it happens. Here we go on the Emil. Guys, let's play aggressively. Can we maybe get him with an HE? Oh, I don't have any more HE. Alright, I guess we are gonna be fine with a 2.5k game, as I don't really have a clue where the Progetto is. I now have a clue where the Progetto is. As you can see, we didn't camp, and we still did a great game. Oh, thank you, 0.29 of gun accuracy. Perfect. That's pretty much the SU-130PM for you. Not the greatest game, 2.7k damage, but that's pretty much how you want to play it if you want something spicy. As I already told you, you can camp, but that's not something I really like to do with my tank. Now, we should go maybe for one game with the ISU-130 for those of you interested in the tank. You know what? We're going to do that. Okay, let's go back to a game with the ISU-130. Here, not the same playstyle. With the ISU-130, you are forced to camp because you have a lack of turret, but also a lack of camo. Don't worry, you have something special called AP Plus that will allow you to smoke everything with your 530 alpha damage gun. And trust me, that's really fun. So here we go. We don't have the best map. Honestly, that's not the best map for the ISU-130 because you still lack a lot of gun depression, unlike the SU-130PM. But let's give it a try anyway. Where is my team gonna go? I hope on the right, because it seems like our team is made for the right. We have T92E1, Vickers, Type 59. Oh no, they're splitting. Putain. Okay, they are splitting. I'm gonna go into the town because with my tank I need to be with the main forces. God damn it. Okay, maybe we're gonna win after all. Maybe we're gonna win, who knows? I'm not judging before we see what they're doing, but it seems like they're well organized, unlike us. Yeah. Okay, they all went on the other side. That's good because it means I can just push through, and that's exactly what we're gonna do because we really need to help them. So there we go. Come on, come on, come on. If I can go on that little slope there, maybe to sneak 1 or 2 shots. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You see him, don't you? I'm pretty sure you see him. I thought he was gonna not stop, you know. Okay, I missed my first shot, but it's not a problem. As you can see, I have plenties of shells to share with my enemies. So here we go. We sneak the first shot there. Okay, there is DFV. Am I gonna try DFV? I don't know yet. I'm probably gonna try, but with a regular shell. Yeah, because as it has a huge gun mantlet, which is quite impenetrable, I feel like the RHM is gonna get nerfed. Smoked, sorry. Okay, didn't. Very, very nice. All right, let's try. As I told you, play over the distance. With this tank, you are not made for other kind of playstyle. Okay, we need to get that guy. Nice. Unfortunately, low roll here, but a low roll at 460, which is still quite a high roll considering how great our tank is. We're gonna wait here for one of them to do the mistake. Here we go. Putain. Why am I getting trolled by that Ori tier 1? That's the second time in a row that he's trolling me. Nice. Perfect. We managed to sneak on the T30. As you can see, not pushing through. That's really useless with that tank. That's something you don't want to do. Here we go. Oh, finally we kill the Ori. All right, it seems like we're on the good way for us to win. There is still the AV301, but I don't want to bother with him. I don't want to bother with him. Instead, I'm going to leave my team. I think the STI, the IS3, and the RHM can do really well on that T5041, T30 and stuff. You know what? No, I don't feel like they're going to make it. No. I don't feel like it's a good idea to leave them here, so I'm gonna smoke that poor little guy there, and now we can go on the others. Never trust your team, guys. Never trust your team. So we managed to get 2 kills. We sneak once again to AP+. By the way, guys, do not worry about playing gold shells only, because this tank is studied for you to actually do your damage regardless of... Oh, I thought the ISU was AFK because he was not spotted for the whole game, but it seems like it's not the case. Okay. I was telling you, you can play full gold, don't worry, you will still do a lot of credits. The only thing you need to be careful about when you're playing your ISU-130 is probably not to miss too much, because your shells are quite expensive if you miss. If you don't miss, it's not a problem, but when you miss, ho. Here we go, we sneak the first shot. I need the STI to actually help me. STI, that is not gonna help me. Nice, I'm dead. Thank you, STI, for the help. That was your job to go in, by the way, STI, just saying. Come on, is he gonna make it? No, he's not gonna make it. I'm impressed. We're gonna win finally. We're gonna win. Okay. That's it for the ISU. Hope you enjoyed the whole review. If that's the case, man, he's lucky as hell. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. GG to that STI that really carried the shit out of that game. And if you enjoyed, you know what to do. Au revoir.